What it tells me about him and what we know so far is that he had a fascination with crime, with murder. And, it was really obvious just by that trajectory that he took.
They are classified as people with little or no conscience, but they're able to follow social conventions when it suits their needs.
I just read an account by somebody who knew him that said that he was really, really passionate about what he did. And so I think, again, this was sort of the gateway for him to explore his own violent fantasies.
Reporter Room with Jessica Della Davies starts now.
Hello, Reporter Room investigators. Today we're going to be talking about Bryan Kohberger, sociopaths, and the Mad Greek restaurant. We have a lot to get into. Let's get started. And we're going to review 5 signs that you the viewer, are in a relationship with a sociopath, so you can keep yourself and your loved ones safe. And we're going to talk about Bryan's trips to the Mad Greek restaurants where both Xana and Maddie worked. Let's connect the dots. Bryan Kohberger's chilling posts as a teen revealed how he felt, quote, no emotion and little remorse. In a report by the New York Times, they offered insight into Bryan's troubled teen years and his struggle to feel emotions from a young age. And we delved into this on Reporter Room also. I did a video showing some of his posts that he made about his visual snow and his inability to feel things. So was Bryan a sociopath in the making? You will want to be able to identify both sociopaths and psychopaths in your life because they will make you feel like you're the one who's crazy. Hear me out. Most sociopaths don't ever kill anyone, but they are devoid of virtually everything that helps us connect with other people. So I'm going to talk about Bryan's trips to the Mad Greek restaurant in just a second, but I want to go through 5 warning signs of a sociopath so you can spot them quickly and keep yourself safe, because according to the American Psychiatric Association, they make up between 3 to 5% of our population. So there is a strong chance that you are encountering or have encountered someone who is like this. 1, they show no signs of caring. Sociopaths cannot understand what you're feeling. They don't have the same emotional range that you do. They don't feel guilt. They don't feel empathy. So do you know someone who is like this? People can be scary if their behavior is erratic. On the one hand, they might be love bombing you with affection early on in a relationship because they want to manipulate you and lure you into a false sense of security. So do you know someone like this in your life? 2, be on the lookout for big mood swings. Sociopaths can flip on a dime and they can go from being calm and good-natured to violent. This is in part due to their lack of compassion and understanding of other people. They will want to control and they will lash out, sometimes at you, in an effort to attempt to achieve this. Have you ever noticed someone who just flips out in an effort to control you? You may have encountered or are currently encountering someone who is a sociopath. 3, they destroy their relationships. Think about the Netflix series Dirty John. If you haven't seen this, it's really worth watching. The guy, John, has no contact with his family, no real close friends. He gets into a relationship with Deborah, and this is based on a true story. And he tells Deborah not to contact his family. If you have someone in your life who's telling you this is a huge red flag. And I think one of the things about Bryan that I think is startling a lot of us is that there really aren't any friends coming forward that really were close to him or knew him or know him. So this would be a huge red flag. 4, sociopaths are very superficially charming. They can be charming, likable, and they will leave you with a great first impression. They can be witty, they'll flatter you with compliments, and in the beginning, you may feel like this is like the best person ever, but this is just a love bombing technique, so don't be fooled by their ultimate goal to control you. So what does this look like? First, the person will be in your life, they'll be charming and sociable, but then they will turn on a dime and they will be empty, devoid of any kind of kindness and compassion. So have you encountered someone like this in your life? 5. Sociopaths are manipulative. Their intention is to control you, to get what they want. They tend to be narcissistic and good liars. They use games, psychological games like gaslighting, to control you in a relationship. If you don't know what gaslighting is, here is an example. The person that you are in a relationship with tells you they have cancer. You're upset, you want to help, so you reach out to their brother to discuss their cancer diagnosis. However, once the sociopath is caught in the lie, they will tell the brother that they never said this to you, that you made it up, and that you are crazy in an effort to discredit you. So have you ever encountered a crazy maker, gaslighter in your life? If you're ending a relationship with someone who is like this, it's really important that you do a few key things to keep yourself first. 1, change the lock to your house. 2, go no contact if possible, or at least low contact. 3, change your internet passwords. 4, change your phone number. 5, find caring, loving, supporting people that you can have a relationship with. So let's talk about Bryan and the visits to the Mad Greek restaurant. Bryan is really scary, and I'm saying this is allegedly because everyone is innocent until proven guilty. In fact, we're going to talk about this in just a second, so please stay with me. Everything I'm sharing with you today is my opinion, and opinions are not facts, so please don't send any negativity to anyone. Let's be kind to each other. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up so I know you were here. So he is very, very frightening because he is a wound collector. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will want to watch the wound collector video next. Bryan ordered a vegan pizza at a local vegetarian restaurant called the Mad Greek. According to People magazine, this happened very close to the time that the murders were committed. And we know that both Xana and Maddie worked at this restaurant. Hello, Reporter Room investigators. I am hopping in here to let you know that the Mad Greek restaurant is denying People magazine's claims that Bryan Kohberger ever frequented their establishment. Now, to be clear, People magazine is citing a former employee of the Mad Greek. So I wanted to bring you all of the information so that you can make up your own mind of what you think happened. So let's continue on, shall we? Let's continue on. So a former employee who chose not to be identified said that Bryan visited the Mad Greek at least twice. And we know that Madison and Xana worked there as servers. Now, did they have any direct interaction with Bryan, or did he follow them on social media? We know that he was DMing at least one of the 3 women on Instagram. So do you think Bryan was a sociopath, and have you encountered anyone like this in your life? Subscribe